Welcome to Enki, Tales from the Past. You now listen to the second season, and I really hope you are enjoying not only the show, but the subliminal content the author meticulously integrates with each episode. As you already know, I am Ninki, and arrived to your planet several thousand years ago. It has been such a long journey since our arrival. We shaped the moon, we explored other races' technologies, we explored the world you live in. You deserve to know the truth of your past and how history has been subverted by those with malicious intentions. Humanity should be liberated from those stories Enlil's loyalists came to spread around the world. You are listening to a fictional podcast that presents the author's vision, Mário Portela. Yet, who's to say that it isn't closer to the truth than what you currently know? Visit MPORTELA.live. Together, let us unravel the mysteries hidden behind mainstream history. This is Enki, Tales from the Past. This narrative podcast is authored by Mário Portela. To whomever is listening to this, the news that have reached my ears today has shattered the fragile equilibrium that we have so painstakingly sought to maintain on this distant world, Earth. I find myself grappling with emotions that I never thought I would experience in this scientific endeavor of ours. Enki, my beloved Enki, bearer of both my heart and our shared secret, delivered the somber tidings to me. With a heavy heart and a voice laden with sorrow, he recounted the horrifying event that unfolded in the presence of the civilized humans. It appears that a darkness has befallen the descendants of Adamu and Titi, our carefully crafted progenitors of this earthly experiment. Abel, a kind soul and the son of Adamu, met a cruel and untimely end. He was stoned to death by none other than his own brother, Cain, and Cain's companions. A sinister grudge appears to have enveloped them in a shroud of malevolence. I cannot help but be filled with an overwhelming sense of anguish and despair. These primitive beings whose creation we have guided with such care are now sowing the seeds of violence among themselves. What have we done? Have our interventions and manipulations led to this terrible outcome? Enki and I have always believed that we could shape these early humans into beings capable of reason, compassion, and cooperation. Yet here we stand, confronted with the grim reality of fratricide, a sin as old as time itself. As a geneticist, I have often felt a deep connection to the offspring of Adamu and Titi. I have watched them grow, adapt, and evolve under our watchful eyes. But now their actions have raised unsettling questions about the consequences of our tampering with their biology and destinies. I must find solace in the fact that Enki and I remain committed to guiding humanity, even in the face of this tragedy. We must use our knowledge and wisdom to navigate these treacherous waters, to ensure that the darkness that has descended upon these early humans does not consume them entirely.
is as I tell you sadly, my dear Ninki. I was there when Enlil interrogated the murderer human. By witness accounts, Cain said to his brother Abel, "Let's go out to the field." And while they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel with a huge stone and killed him while his companions cheered the moment in the bloodshed. Then the Lord of Justice, Enlil, said to Cain,
"Cain, where is your brother?"
He then answered he did not know, nor was he his brother's keeper. Can you imagine? For the first time, I completely agreed with Enlil's judgment. He banished him and his fellow accomplices. He said,
"What have you done? Your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. Now you are banned from the ground that opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. If you till the ground, it shall no longer give you its produce."
Oh, listener, the weight of this revelation is almost too much to bear. But we must press on, for we have a duty to fulfill, a destiny to shape, and a fragile world to protect. Even more so now. The tragic event that has transpired, this first blood drawn by the hands of one human upon another, leaves me in a state of profound contemplation. I find myself wrestling with questions that go beyond the realms of science and genetics, questions that delve deep into the very essence of humanity's future. Will these early humans, born of our genetic manipulations and influenced by our presence, ultimately follow a path akin to the Anunnaki? It is a haunting thought, for we came to Earth with the hope of saving our own dying world, Nibiru, through the extraction of Earth's precious resources. We Anunnaki, with our own obnoxious ways of being rulers, our ambitions and complexities, have not always demonstrated the most admirable of values and behaviors. Could it be that we have unintentionally sown the seeds of our own flaws within these budding humans? Have our interventions and interactions, both seen and unseen, imprinted upon them a blueprint that mirrors our own imperfections? Are they shaped at our own image? I am acutely aware of the potential for traits to be passed down through generations. Will these humans, with their newfound capacity for violence, cruelty, and conflict, inherit not only our genetic legacy, but also our darker inclinations? Yet, there remains a glimmer of hope, a flicker of optimism that perhaps these early humans possess the resilience and capacity to rise above their baser instincts. Will they, in time, evolve into beings who embrace empathy, cooperation, and wisdom? Can they learn from their mistakes and forge a path that transcends the shadow of violence that has now fallen upon them? It is a daunting question, one that may not yield an answer for millennia to come. Can they navigate the turbulent waters of their own evolution and emerge as a species that embodies the best of what the Anunnaki and humans have to offer? The fate of these humans, and by extension, the destiny of Earth itself, rests in the balance. Enki and I must continue to guide them, to ensure that they do not succumb entirely to the darker aspects of their nature. Yet I feel that both of us are losing ground. We must strive to be better mentors than the Anunnaki have often been to one another. The path ahead is uncertain, but it is a path we have chosen to walk alongside these humans. May they find their way to a future that is shaped by the light of knowledge, compassion, and unity, rather than the shadows of our past. Will this be a possible outcome, I wonder? This is Enki, Tales from the Past. This narrative podcast is authored by Mário Portela.